Hey folks, in light of the fact that I'm not sure if there's going to be time when Baltimore Alarms and Fans is here to both record a demonstration of this fan and install it, I'm recording this video ahead of time so that some time will be saved while he's over. So this is a 1996, I believe March of 1996 Encon Traditional. I'll be demonstrating with both 4 and 5 blades, but I'm starting with 4 blades. So, I'll start it up on low here for you. I picked this up at the second chance. Honestly, this thing's been a real pain to restore. It's still not great, as you can see by the ridiculous wobbling. Yeah, the blades were very warped on them, but I tried to, warped on it, so I tried to straighten them out best I could, and I think I did a decent job at it too. It was just absolutely coated in oil, so I cleaned that up the best I could. The fabric cover on the faceplate is basically just done for, so I'll have to make a replacement at some point for it, but it works fine without it for the time being. The capacitor actually had exploded on it when I got it, so I replaced that. And this string didn't come with it, but it was shown that it clearly once had a string, because the little pull string connector on the end of it had the trimmings of a string on it. So I'm not sure what I'll do in the way of replacing it. Because my house is wired for a separate fan and light switch, I might just do away with any string or anything and just have it as a short pull chain. But yeah. The air output on it is pretty good for a low speed on a 42-inch fan. It's not exactly, a nice, decent slow low speed, but it's powerful if anything. It also does make a little noise. I don't know where that came from. It only started doing that recently. I'm just not going to mess with it for the time being. If it keeps going once I change locations, then maybe I'll address it, but I think it's okay for now. Anyways, I'll move it up to medium speed. It's generally a little more stable on its higher speeds, probably because it's just, straightening the blades out by spinning them around real fast. But, yeah. 4 blades is actually pretty powerful. It's, I think, a little weaker with 5 blades, but, I mostly got this fan because my mother liked it so much, and, $9, not really a bad deal for it. But she wants it with 5 blades, so I'll be installing it with 5 blades. Oh yeah, the reason it's flush mounted is because the piece that held the down rod in place had cracked. I got it that way, so it is flush mount only now. If I can find a replacement part, I'd probably put it in there, but as it is, it's going to be installed flush mounted. That was always the intention, so yeah. Put it up to high. I'll try to move a little faster because of, the fact that I have to record the 5-blade version as well, but, yeah. Very fast high speed. I'm actually quite impressed with it. But, again, this kind of performance isn't going to be seen. It's going to have all 5 blades, which luckily it did come with. I'll spin it down now. Astonishingly, all the things wrong with this fan, it actually has really good bearings. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, it definitely has a bit more of a violent wobble on the lower speeds as it spins down, but I know at least with the 5 blades, it's quite smooth spinning down, so. I also verified ahead of time of recording this video, it doesn't have any crazy wobbling on the speeds with the reverse speeds. So, we'll be good to go there too. I'm actually quite fond of the color of the blades, if that's, anything. The brackets are also quite ornate. I'm not sure if the tops of the blades are supposed to be white, but they are. And, I mean, it was pretty clear that somebody was painting with this fan up, though I'm not sure if they painted the blade specifically or if it came like that or what. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure this fan came from some public restaurant or something, I don't know, with just the ridiculous amount of oil and the clear abuse of the capacitor by having it just, I'm guessing, running continuously for so long. I mean, that must have been public somewhere, and I'm willing to bet that it was just on low for a long time and then it stopped running on low, or it was running really slow on the original low, so they just got rid of it. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, even with 4 blades, it works pretty well. Well, I'm quite happy with that. Well, now it works pretty well. It spins down pretty well, though. And 4-blade performance is okay, too. If I didn't mention it, it's a 42-inch fan. I think that's about it. As for the information on it, I'm really not all too sure. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go about reversing it. Alrighty, I just reversed it, and now I'm gonna start it up. I'm sorry if the video quality isn't quite as good as it usually is. My camera isn't quite as good, but I'm sure it suffices. Once again, some profuse wobbling on low speed. I really like the Encon fob on the motor. It's just kind of interesting and funny at the same time that there's just that gigantic fob. I think it might be a tiny little bit faster. I can't quite tell. Something in the light kit's buzzing a little bit. Also, in case the light kit changed doing some weird things, that's just because I'm messing with the string. Yeah, pretty stable medium speed. And up to high. Something else that didn't come with the screws for the mounting hardware, so I had to get those myself. Luckily, I already had some that worked on hand, so yeah, I didn't have to buy any more, luckily. That is almost completely stable on high. I'm actually quite impressed with that. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna get it with the 5-blade configuration now, and I'll do a close-up. Alrighty, I got it in the 5-blade configuration. Pretty sure all the blades are tightened down. Pretty sure. Anyways, I'll get it going now. I'm actually not sure which version I think looks best. They both look pretty cool. Yeah. Also, something interesting with these brackets is they're not centered exactly. It's hard to describe. And of course, the fan's going nuts. Alright, I'm gonna bump it up to medium speed now. I've said almost all there is to say about this fan, so I'll probably just run through the speeds on it real quick. And then I'll do the close-up. And then that'll be that. I really like the glass on this fan. It's very interesting, and I don't see anything like it very often. And again, $9. I mean, this thing could be a pile of rust, and I'd still probably pay $9 for it, because that's just a good deal. I mean, to be fair, it was originally marked 20, but there's a deal going on. All right, high speed. This is going to be way better than what was there before. Well, in the spot it's going to be replacing. Because it's going to be replacing the Litex Piedmont. I don't think the Piedmont can work quite this well, though it is definitely a little weaker with the 5 blades. Alright, spin down time. Sorry about being quiet again. I said pretty much all there is to be said about this fan. It reminds me a lot of the SMC I have. Just the 542-inch blade, 3-way light, kind of ornate, traditional looking design. I have to say, I am kind of fond of this style of fan. I like the ornate ones. If I had a 52-inch ornate fan, I'd probably put it up somewhere in the house, but I don't, so this is going to suffice. I don't know, maybe someday I'll happen to come across a Victorian I can actually afford, or Hampton-based St. Clair, something like that, I don't know. Yeah, I can't tell if the spin down is longer or not. I wouldn't be surprised if it is longer because, there's more weight. The blades have a surprising amount of weight to them for being so, cheap in material. But, I don't know. Oh yeah, I just realized I never mentioned the kickback it has with the 4-blade spin down. It has very little. Alright, well I think there's a little more there. Maybe just a little, but I'm gonna get reverse now, and yeah. Alrighty, I just reversed it, and now I'm gonna get it going. I mentioned that this might have been in a restaurant or something earlier. I could definitely see this in a restaurant. I mean, to be fair, one could see most fans in a restaurant, but this has a pretty distinct style. I'm trying to not attempt to speak over the pull chain noises, but we'll see. Alright, medium speed. There's very little to say, so I'll just kind of run through these real quick. It accelerates pretty quickly, despite not having a gigantic motor in there. So I don't know. I guess it's the capacitor, because it's a 1.5 and 3 microfarad capacitor, which is honestly not terrible. I mean, I know Harvard's Ochre Croaks have like 5 or something, but yeah, this seems okay. All right. Yeah, there's high speed. Alrighty, well, there we have it. I guess I'll just do close-ups and that'll be it. Alrighty, here we go. We'll do the close-ups for it. There's the brackets, very very detailed. Lights help. I don't think so. There's the shades. You can see there's even ribs on the frosted parts, and it's all just very nice. Here's the Encon fob. Of course, the grill. Let me see here. Where's that tag? It's Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh yeah, there. It won't focus, but it says March 1996. Yep. Well, yeah, I think that's just about it. So, yep. Alrighty.